2 feet of water in the basement at the final walkthrough. What do you do? So, crazy, crazy story. Let me get into it. 2 minutes, that's all I need of your time. Let me paint a picture for you so you know. The house was on 25 acres. It was a 2-bed, 1-bath, adorable little home out in Down Township, New Jersey. If you've never heard of it, neither have I until I sold this house. It's actually in Cumberland County, small little rural town, but it was a very, very unique home. 25 acres, obviously very hard to find. So we get to the final walkthrough. We get through all inspections, all the fun, the appraisal. There's appraisal repairs. It's always fun, right? So we get to the final walkthrough. The buyer is pulling up. I'm inside, turning on lights, opening closet doors, everything, so they can see everything. For some reason, I decided to go to the basement. It is an unfinished concrete basement. It's very boring, plain. So I go downstairs and I step in water. I didn't even notice it because it kind of just reflected off. And it wasn't just a little bit of water. It soaked my shoes completely. And then, of course, the buyer pulls up. Kind of like a scene out of the movie, right? So buyer pulls up and I say, hey, we have an issue. He goes, what's going on? I said, come on inside. I'll let you see it for yourself. Comes downstairs and he's actually in boots, or he brought work boots with him. So once he saw it, he grabbed his work boots, but he walked through the entire basement with 2 feet of water, basically, right? And the gist was, he was like, wasn't stressed, wasn't sweating it out. I said, let me call the agent and explain it. Called her. He had two options at that point. He could wait to close, or he could close now and hope that the seller takes care of it post-closing. And we know how that goes sometimes. Sometimes the seller says they'll do something and then they just fall through and you don't hear from them. Crickets, right? So he decided to close. His own choice, obviously. The seller already promised that they would put in like an entire waterproofing system, and they already spoke to a local waterproofing company before we even got to closing. We kind of already had everything mapped out by that point, but he was cool with it. So the end result was basically buyer closed, seller took care of waterproofing the entire basement. It was about a week or two after closing that it all was rectified, but that was kind of how that whole situation played out. But if you were in that situation, would you go to closing, sign the paperwork knowing there's 2 feet of water, or would you just walk away from a $500,000 home? Comment below, let me know your answer, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and please leave a comment below. And if you like this video, you might like this one right up here. Don't forget to subscribe.